Topping our news at 6, early voter turnout hit a state record for this upcoming election. NBC 10's Hunter Elise has the details on the number of early voters in Louisiana and why it hit such a record high. Hunter?
Michelle, this election's early voter turnout was almost as high as the early voter turnout back in 2016 for the president's race. However, since this is one of the most controversial races in the last few years, a political science professor in our area says tomorrow's voter turnout could still be fairly high. Many people voted early for the upcoming election, and the results brought a state record.
I early voted mostly for the convenience of early voting. It's just a lot easier to go ahead and do it than having to wait until Saturday to get the voting done.
The Washtenaw Parish Registrar's Office says voter turnout has never been this high for early voting, especially for a governor's race. This year, 500,462 voters throughout the state cast their ballot during early voting for the governor. The last time early voter turnout came close to being this high was back in 2016 for the president's race, where the early turnout reached 531,555 votes. That's only 31,093 votes apart. Now, the Registrar's Office says it's hard to predict what the turnout for Saturday might look like.
You can have high early voting and then have below average turnout on the actual election day. However, given the amount of attention that this race has received, I certainly think that we will see heavy turnout tomorrow for this race.
Although the early voting numbers were so high ahead of this upcoming election, the Registrar's Office is encouraging everyone to go out and vote as soon as they can, starting Saturday morning. After the primary elections, John Bell Edwards received 47% of the votes, while opponent Eddie Risponi received 27% of the votes. Our election coverage will start tomorrow night at 8 p.m. right here on NBC 10 and on our website at myarclemis.com. In the studio for your local election headquarters, I'm Hunter Elise.